8. Go Dogs. And some of the things that I was really passionate about, you know, I've always been involved in politics. My dad was worked with Reagan's campaign back when Reagan was running for president. And my brother was one of the youngest delegates for Bob Dole back when Dole was running. So my family's always been involved in politics. And you know, my family and I, we relocated to District 6 in 2012 and bought a new house out there. Decided, you know, that's a place we wanted to raise our family, our 2 kids. We currently also raise my niece, who's 16, goes to Carnes High School. And we've had her for the past 9 years. She plays soccer out there. Go Beavers. It's a tough one to bite whenever you're a bulldog, but it's okay. And then we have a 3-year-old and a 17-week-old. So you know, our family's growing, and as our family's growing, we also want to see our community grow and be productive and be a great community to raise our children just as well as the kids that are already there. You know, my wife's a teacher in a public school, so we're huge supporters of the public schools. You know, one of the things that I want to touch on is I want to be a very responsive commissioner. I want to be somebody that the people in the community can get in touch with. They can reach out to me, my cell phones, on my push cards, my website, everything. My email, social media. I'm going to be there to answer questions. You know, I just launched my Facebook page not too long ago, and I've got a 100% response rate. Granted, I've only had like 1 person. I'm just kidding. But you know, I respond. I talk with the community. They come to me with some of their concerns, their issues, and they want to see where I stand, so they can decide for themselves who to vote for. You know, all I can do is present my case for the things that I'd like to do within the community. One of the other things I'm going to do is work with some of the local businesses to create new ways to bring in revenue, not just within Carnes and Hardin Valley, but throughout the entire District 6. You know, I think there's certain areas that have been lacking some support that definitely need a little bit of extra time spent with them. You know, I know Hardin Valley and Carnes are the 2 biggest areas that have grown 18% over the past 2 years, which is just unheard of. But at the same time, we've got Pleasant Ridge in Northwest and all these other areas that are kind of overlooked because they're not growing as fast. But you know, they're also part of District 6 and deserve the same care that Carnes and Hardin Valley are receiving right now. I'll be working definitely with all the commissioners to ensure that we're doing all that we can to prepare District 6 for growth. I think one of the biggest things we have to do is be proactive. I think that there's been a lot of reactive times when instead of us, you know, we know a FedEx building, for instance, it was built a year, 2 years in advance, if not longer. You know, that should have been already a red flag for some of the traffic concerns. There's a lot of traffic that's soon going to be funneled even more so into the Hardin Valley area, and I think that that's going to be an even bigger issue moving forward once these projects are done and are completed. 300 new homes coming in. I mean, that's 300 more cars. You know, where are they going to go? How are they going to get to Pellissippi? They're going to clog up Level Road. They're going to clog up Hardin Valley. It's the only 2 accesses they have to get to Pellissippi. So, and I know Level Road is going to be getting widened here soon, but at the same time, Hardin Valley is still taking the hit. So, you know, that's just a matter of time. And I think the biggest thing that I really want to drive home is I had a friend in high school who passed away a couple years ago from prescription drug overdose. And right now, heroin and prescription drugs is just a huge epidemic. I think that you've seen, and USA Today just had a recent article out about the heroin and prescription drug epidemic. And it's taking over our community, it's taking over our streets, and it's getting to our kids. And the thing that I want to do is try to work with county officials, Knox County Police Department, and anybody else that I can to help educate the parents, the teachers, the students of all of the texts, the codes, the things that people just overlook. Like for instance, cocaine. Bet you didn't know this. This is going to strike a chord with some of you, but Golden Girls is a code name for cocaine. Go figure. We've all seen the Golden Girls. Doesn't remind me of cocaine. Big H, antifreeze, brown sugar. You know, these are things that you might see a text on a child's phone that has something of this nature, and you might just blow it off. But in reality, it's actually a code for a drug. And these are things that us as parents, teachers, need to be aware of when we see these things to keep this stuff off the streets. So I am running for District 6 to one, help clean up these streets and help reduce some of the crime rate. It has been high here recently. There's been a lot of break-ins out in the Carnes area. You know, so I've been trying to work with some of our at-large commissioners to get some more police protection out there. You know, I would really encourage everybody to pass my name out so we can really make a difference within the community in District 6. Let's get my name out there. So we're all in for Ashley. Thank you.